Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Logic Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and pretty much any avenue. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. And you can find more information on those games at Handelabra.com. Woo! First stream of the year. Let's do this. Let's start the year off to a good start. We're gonna do a very exciting 100 OblivAeon kills in 30 days marathon starting today. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. But it is the start of the month, so of course we shall do OblivAeon. Let's just double check that there's no like outgoing OblivAeon one-shot from recency. There's actually several in the far olden days. By far, I mean like more than the past several months. I don't know where the first one occurred, but I'm not gonna do that one. I don't even know where they appear. What does OblivAeon even look like? Does anyone know? Has anyone actually seen OblivAeon? Now we're gonna do OblivAeon. Random. 3-hero team, exciting. And we still have our cauldrons and other content enabled. No button, oops. OblivAeon, I guess I have to get new environments. Whatever those environments were, they're gone now. I wanted to click on decks because there's still no option to really like disable the custom decks without going into the workshop. Of course, we have Tucker, Tsukiko, and others. I guess these are all just alphabetized. All right, yeah, because they're sorted by alphabetical. Although if I do by expansion, does it actually do it? Click it. Because we got Spooky Ghost Rider comics, we got Team Menagerie comics, we have no art for Quicksilver apparently. Weird. But Abstract Tales, which I believe is okay, that's just weird. Some of them don't have big art apparently. Maybe it's because like I don't actually know. We disabled the custom, like this is the original artwork with no foil, so I don't know if that actually did something weird. But anyway, we're playing OblivAeon. We're actually starting with OG heroes and OG environments, so it's fine for now, but it's gonna go sideways, I'm sure, very shortly. We have a very die-hard team. Do not fight the end. None shall survive to remember. You think you're going to be the one to put Haka down for good? Never gonna happen. Never gonna let you up. There was an update to the game that made it care a lot about capitalization. Got it. That's some sort of thing there. You have Haka cards there. That's cool. I awake. I'm Logic. You're bringing forth progeny, who has nothing to say, as usual. Scion Reserve is in play. We have Void Soul, I think. Please be Void Soul, otherwise I just sounded weird. Void Soul! It's Void Soul. Chat not showing up on stream. Okay, we can get that fixed. Bow. I had to fiddle with my internet a bit. That's probably why it's not showing. Boop boop. Boop boop boop. Also, am I like oddly positioned right now? I gotta like emphasize that I have a green screen and not be like on the very edge. I gotta like situate myself like right over here so you can see the game behind me. See, there's no choose for me anymore. It is just Logic Dolphin. And yeah, there's still the you know, I'm cutting off the edges because otherwise you would still see like the my desk over there. I don't know how far out I have over here. I can actually move it a bit farther out, it looks like. At least today. Sorry, I'm trying to see a bit more clearly. Yeah, if I go too far out, you see my desktop. And you also can kind of see a little bit of the green screen, because it's actually a bit crinkled over there, and every time there's a crinkle, it creates a shadow, and shadows get picked up. So, can I just undo this all? Bam. Undone. Yeah, so we're just trying to, you know, minimize the impact of the crinkles by minimizing the green screen around me. You don't really need to see everything. You just don't need to see my background, and that's a big improvement. All right. OblivAeon is dealing each target in the game 2 and 2. Standard big damage turn. With only 3 heroes, though, it's only 10 damage. 12 to lifeline. We have the Arc of Unreality. Whenever a hero enters this battle zone, add a token to this card. When there are 3 tokens on this card, flip this card. So that's always cause for fun, because we try to change battle zones and OblivAeon follows us and then moves the countdown down. But we have the Mecha Knight on turn 1, which might actually mean we don't move everyone to the other battle zone. Maybe we strategize and split the team up and get tokens across 2 turns instead of 1 turn. Because we can get Mecha Knight in turn 1 by leaving everyone in 1 battle zone, so that's easy. First, we want to see OblivAeon wrecking my face. Well, unfortunately, there is no physical component to the digital game. Because when you play OblivAeon physically, you of course get to punch your friends in the face and then yell at them, which is what sonic damage is yelling. Aeon Locust in the 2nd battle zone, Aeon Warrior, Aeon Thrall. Okay. So what's going on and what do we need to do? Obviously Progeny is here. When he's dealt damage, add a token. At the end of this villain turn, add a token. And then deal damage based on tokens to each hero target in the play area with the most rewards. In the other battle zone, we have Void Soul. That really hates it when objectives get flipped. At the end of this villain turn, the hero target with the lowest HP deals 2 and 2 to each non-villain target. If no damage is dealt, play a Scion card. But on the other side, which happens if you flip an objective, he destroys an ongoing card. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 2, and then he deals damage and flips this card, and damage does happened anyway. So there's no preventing that. The only way you could really prevent it is to have a hero take itself out, which I don't want to do. Because that's just bad. So I have a Haka that can redirect damage. And also possibly not gonna keep that hero in this battle zone too. You could also put out Taiaha instead and just like hit Progeny for 3 damage and add a token. You could also skip. You could go to the other battle zone, but then we don't get this. Yeah, like we want to take this. Like we're gonna stay here, take this on. Like if Haka doesn't take it, it goes to Lifeline, but then Lifeline's forced to stay here anyway. If Haka goes to the other battle zone, then yeah, it's just we're getting it. We're getting it. Then Chronomist is here for Lifeline with empty trash piles and is likely going to be the only hero in Battle Zone 2, but that's fine. We don't need to get this right away because that will flip Void Soul. Yeah, I do want to skip. We are not drawing cards. Is there anyone that is inclined to deal themselves damage this turn? You could play calculated action for 0 damage. Just discard all of your hands. Yeah. I mean, I guess like we don't have to change battle zones. But the problem is we want to get tokens on this. Also, the flip side is what? Incapacitate? No. Environment cards. But better. Like if we do calculated action, what do we do after that? Also, this is self-damage and each villain target damage. Actually a bit better for the other battle zone though. Maybe Lifeline just does that. Like goes to the other battle zone and hits things. Could he perhaps destroy a target? If that damage destroys a target, Lifeline deals each villain target 1 damage. But he doesn't have damage. This also is a bad card to play solo. Threatening Stomp with a Naturalist that has no damage reduction doesn't really bode well. I guess he does have damage reduction. Bestial Shift plus Threatening Stomp. Or we could just do Threatening Stomp for 4 damage, which is pretty good. Still doesn't really quite answer the question of what Haka is doing. I guess I could just play a Haka of Restoration if nothing else. There's quite a bit of self-damage, especially with Void Soul, so I probably don't want to play Haka of Battle, because I'm just going to hit myself harder. Beep boop. I am now live. I see myself looking at Haka. Yeah, there's not many options here. With 2 and 4, we can kill the Aeon Locust, so that's probably fine. So I'm just gonna Haka Restore. And now I have the rainbow of Haka cards, but I'm gonna lose the next Haka Restore. And I shall target someone Lifeline, I guess, even though it doesn't matter because they're going away. But so is the other one, probably. Naturalist. Doesn't matter what these cards are, we're not taking them. Do you think Aeon men get together and play board games when they get a chance? Probably. Sure, they have to have some fun some way or another. I mean, if you think about it, destroying the multiverse is their career, but that doesn't mean that they don't have, you know, families, errands, children to take care of. Plus, you know, they have to have some entertainment every now and then. Yeah, work-life balance, exactly. End of your turn, reveal the top card of your deck. Either way, if you discard an equipment card. Oh, good, that's going on naturals. So, Naturalist is getting an objective he can't quite do anything with, but that's okay, because Void Soul will not react. That's the good news. I mean, I could shuffle that randomly, but I don't think that's worth. Aeon Locust is dead, the Threatening Stomp. I'm gonna throw this on Void Soul. But I did want to go to the other battle zone, my bad. Yes. Take. No take, only throw! A true hero in the end. Actually, that can combo with Haka's effect on Lifeline. The hero will still be dealt damage this way. That's okay. Target damage dealt by a target damage this way, yeah. So it's not even like the one that redirects all. So it doesn't matter if I have Rhinoceros or not. So if I use Bestial Shift... Well, actually I can't really quite use this power 3 times, so that's not quite good. I could kill Aeon Thrall with Feral Fury. Like, I'm absolutely using this. Do we need to read the rule book again? What rule book, John? I mean, I know that I don't have to activate the Rhinoceros effects. I know. It says you may. Oh, about using powers more than once. Okay. There's like a million things going on. How am I supposed to know exactly what you're responding to? From now on, every single message you post has to include a reference to what you're responding to. So you have to do RE colon what you're responding to, comma, and then the body of your message. Like, do I want to save it for when I have Crocodile, or do I play it because I might die? RE colon, the sentence where you say I have to include what I'm responding to, comma. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you, much appreciated. I don't have additional powers yet, though. I want to save Bestial Shift for next turn somehow. Activate the Croc and play Feral Fury. This will save me 2 damage, so that is acceptable. I do actually have a check for it to not activate things automatically. Nice. I may discard a card to put the revealed card into play. Actually, that does have an effect. It does do something. Unfortunately, I didn't activate the Gazelle. And what environment are we even in? Rook City? Uh-oh. Do I even want environment targets to have damage reduction? Like, that's... Actually, it would be fine for Tony Taurus and Dr. Tremata, but Ambitious Racketeer doesn't want to have that. He wants to die. It's not even that... I don't think it's even worth... I mean... Like... 3 damage twice, or 2 damage thrice. But, like, we can't use it to reveal OblivAeon stack without accidentally playing a card. So I'm just gonna skip. Go away. Cards in the trash are good, because now we can shuffle them. True Form! True Form hitting Progeny. And everyone with this but himself hits Progeny. Damage. Mecha Knight was destroyed. Well, that's not good. Hey, it's Tony Taurus, who would have benefited from the -1. Alright, Scion Duck's better than Aeon Mendek. Let's see. So we could either destroy 2 environments, move each Aeon into the other battle zone. If OblivAeon is here, move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. Or, and bear with me on this, destroy 2 environment cards, move each Aeon into the other battle zone, and if OblivAeon is here, move OblivAeon. I can't say his name anymore. I can't say it quickly. The problem. Yeah, so that was a nice card. RE deciding between 2 of the same card. Wow! And so the -1 didn't matter. Also, I like that I said to do a comma, but you've done a semicolon and a colon so far, so... Heir to Nothingness has also destroyed True Form. I think. Is that what it did? Something happened. That's damage. Oh, right, because it destroyed the Aeon Man. What even happened? Heir to Nothingness. Destroy the non-villain target with the lowest HP. Yep, that was True Form. So OblivAeon is so powerful he could just destroy True Form just like that. Noted. Appreciate your efforts to committing to this line. Alright. OblivAeon. Right, and the Aeon Men moved to the other battle zone because of the card that said move the Aeon Men to the other battle zone. So that's why. Well, that's why Haka's hurty. But we can go take this, I guess, and then Haka just dies. Like, we don't even get enough tokens for this. But 4, 5, 9. We can get time and time again, except that flips Void Soul. I mean, I would imagine... Well, we also kind of want to move heroes to Battle Zone 1. Because tokens. But do we move Haka to Battle Zone 2? Then he dies to Aeon Men and Void Soul. Actually, if we move Lifeline to Battle Zone 1, then Haka's in Battle Zone 1. Haka cards are great for getting cards into the trash, I can tell you that much. Every man dies, not every man truly lives. The unfortunate thing, though, is that we can't use Die Hard if we do that, but I guess we could just use Taiaha instead. Then that only hits the Progeny, and then we're not playing a Haka card. I guess we play Haka of Shielding and, like, redirect literally everything. And then Haka has minus 12 damage. And then he takes this but doesn't do anything with it, and then it just goes away when Haka dies, if Haka dies. So you have this ongoing objective. I guess you could trade for a true hero in the end if you so wanted. You'd like get it in one round just by continually trading our outgoing objectives. It doesn't even require Haka to take damage this turn. It does require him to take damage the next 2 turns though, and that uses up Haka of Shielding, and then we don't actually get time and time again. And it'd be a really expensive way of guaranteeing Haka's survival, so we probably just accept that Haka goes away, and in doing so we get Mecha Knight back. But we still want to like discard cards. Probably. We can just discard cards anyway. In which case we don't have to do Haka of Shielding to do that, but do we want to hit Progeny? Progeny's flipping. I could just do Haka of Shielding anyway. Saves him from the first time he gets hit, and hopefully it's for 1,000,000. If I leave the Aeon Men in the other battle zone alone, they don't do anything. They're not even like the worst Aeon Men. If I move Haka to battle zone 2, he just dies, right? 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage, and then 2 and 2 damage. So he just dies. And then Rook City's gonna play Blighted Streets in order to make it even worse on Haka, so I'm okay leaving him here. We either get a Devastation token by incapping Haka in Battle Zone 2, or we get a Devastation token by not having enough heroes in Battle Zone 2, plus another Devastation token when Haka invariably incapacitates anyway. Split Progeny damages who? Or target with the lowest? It's gonna be Haka. There's no way of like preventing that, I don't think so. Yeah, Haka of Shielding is fine. Haka can't redirect damage to himself. No way! token. Ow. Right. This is the current one. I think that's a shuffle. And we get the T-Rex bot here. Hey, we can protect Lifeline with Haka if we so wanted. And then use up the redirection. But use up the thing immediately if I try to use base power. We're not destroying anyone. We don't even need to do damage this turn. Like, damage to Progeny adds tokens and hits Haka worse. I think I'm fine with Repair Leyline now. Because we do need to, like... Well, we have exactly 12 cards. We don't need to play a one-shot. I mean, we could also discard. We might as well do something protective with the card, but... I just play Nordidian Self-X. What if I did Calculated Action plus Repair Leyline plus Nordidian Self-X, or maybe this draws something I want to play? We don't have protection on Lifeline now. This damages... lowest, second highest, highest, so it's gonna hit everyone. And it's all for X. Yeah, so hitting Progeny here is actively bad. Unless we can somehow kill him, which is not happening. I mean, we do have Chronoist coming out, so we don't actually have to play a card in our play phase if we still want to play a card at the end of our turn or something. In fact, we don't want him to deal the damage, right? I mean, 6 damage is fine, but I don't know. Screw it. I'm gonna go broke. Actually, this probably kills Haka, after all. Because the damage to Lifeline redirects to Haka now. Whoops. There is a button that allows me to change my mind on this. I choose not to press that button. So we don't need to discard. You need to shuffle. Now, the interesting thing is that now Mechan Knight is in Haka's deck. Not the top card, though. Damage. Cards from trash that don't exist anymore. Or damage. It's up to you to keep Haka alive. I think actually having a tie between Lifeline and Haka makes Progeny less bad, because now I can get damage to redirect to Haka twice. Logic, why'd you select OblivAeon? You could have hit Progeny there! Actually, no, because now Naturalist is lowest. Whoops. But we can heal him with Bestial Shift. If at least 2 cards enter the trash, oh, that is so easy. That is so easy. But we don't really want T-Rex bot. I mean, we do, but we don't want. I guess actually, does that save Haka a little bit? 11 HP. If we regain HP here, then there's a tie between Haka. Or no, there's a tie between Naturalist and T-Rex bot, which is interesting. Like, Omni-Unity doesn't work here, right? Equipment card from my deck, yeah, it doesn't. There's none of those. None of those. Hello. Gazelle. Two cards have to enter the trash. Still don't think it's worth doing 9 damage. We could have done a lot of damage to Progeny this turn. We also could have had 6 tokens on Progeny. Well, you hate to see it. Be lifeline because it redirects to Haka anyway. Oh, Haka's shielding. Never mind. We're fine. Oh, OblivAeon moves battle zones. Destroy. So this actually doesn't destroy. I don't want to slow Haka down, if assuming he survives. I don't have outgoing objectives. That's a discard a card or shuffle your trash or shuffle your deck or whatever. I'm gonna put it on Naturalist and try to set it up to hit. Ooh, what happens if I go to Battle Zone 2? Does the environment card actually work in Battle Zone 2? Oh, Chronoist was highest. Ah. Probably shouldn't have hit Naturalist there. Well, now Void Soul is in Battle Zone 1. Oh boy! So, like, Haka's dead. Like, absolutely. Let's hit the Scions first. Also, it's kind of annoying he just moved to this battle zone, because look at all the heroes in Battle Zone 1. Mm-hmm. Can spare a lifeline, but that's it. I guess, actually, no, we can, after Haka's in cap, we can move into Battle Zone 2 and then move the replacement hero into Battle Zone 1, thereby flipping the shield and also allowing us to damage OblivAeon, which is nice on the hero that has the Mecha Knights. We have the 2 perfect rewards on the first hero already, so that's the good news. Bad news is I just lost the money in my car insurance by changing from Geico. All right, random. The end has come. It might be a multiversal threat, but that won't stop me from socking you one. It's the enraged Escarlata. Select a non-hero target until the end of your next turn. Increase damage dealt by Escarlatas to that target by 1, and reduce damage dealt by Escarlata to other non-hero targets by 1. Oh boy. Right, so the thing about Shattering Blow, we need to deal 12 or more damage in 1 turn to OblivAeon, and we lost T-Rex Spot, or I guess we could get T-Rex Spot, deal 9 damage in 1 turn, but Arnos deals 6, this deals 2, this deals a number, this deals a number. I guess Lifeline is the most capable of doing it. We're moving to Battle Zone 2, but then gonna move back to Battle Zone 1. And this is random. It's adrift. It's adrift. We've been set adrift. I select one of these cards. I think they're position cards. I'm gonna select the 3rd one. I guess actually I could even see what they are. They're all like the same, so I will select this one. The end has come. It's about time we took care of you. You don't have to move to the other battle zone. Now this card doesn't quite work. While a token is on a blue space, activate blue effects. While a token is on a red space, activate red effects. Only if the token actually moves does it count as movement. Right, so this is... right. Right. Or left, I suppose. When a drift is dealt damage, if you have not shifted this turn, you may shift 3 left. But only if the token actually moves does it count as stuff. If you shifted 3 left this way, you may play a card. There's also no art here. I don't know where I want you to be. Your objective is T-Rex Spot, or your reward rather is T-Rex Spot. I want to get T-Rex Spot back. So the way that we progress this is if there are 3 environment cards in play, remove this card from the game if there are 3 in play. So we don't really want to be in Battle Zone 2 for that, but Battle Zone 2 does have more cards in play right now. We put the card on Naturalist's deck, but Naturalist died, so now it's back in the environment. Oh no, it's in the trash. Wait a minute. I guess it wasn't drawn, discarded, revealed, or played. Look at the only way that we could put Shinobi Assassin in the trash. Fun fact. Yeah, so we don't have a lucky Shinobi Assassin here to stay in play. Is there any way we can play more environment cards? Does your in-cap allow for environment plays? No. Does this one? No. I mean, you're gonna take on... Oops. You're gonna take on Shattering Blow. Probably doesn't matter too much. I could put you in Battle Zone 1 so that you're affected by Chronoist, I guess. Now I move. I'm not dealt damage. The problem is we need to kill Void Soul before Shattering Blow flips. No cards in my crash. I can do 4 damage to Void Soul. I don't know that that's gonna work. Four damage. There are more hero targets than non-hero targets in this battle zone. Hey, that already works. So we get Cursor. Nice. Free objective, which also means well, we're flipping Shattering Blow anyway. Heals himself and up to 3 other targets, 3 Infernal Leech. Yeah, so 3 and 2 is 5. That kills Void Soul at the expense of 5 damage to Lifeline. Probably worth, though. Kills Void Soul death, regains HP. Yeah, so it's kind of a net positive. Not net positive. Well, it's net neutral because I deal myself 3 damage to kill Void Soul, who heals me for 3. Other than the fact I'm also using this power, but a part of that is that it hits OblivAeon, so it was being played anyway, right? So 3, 2 is 5, 1 is 6, and 3 is 12. We want to play cards instead, but makes sense anyway. Oh yeah, Nemesis. Okay, it's a lot easier then. Don't even need all the damage instances, I suppose. So it's actually 4 and 3. The Chronos already does it. Oh yeah, we also get a replacement Scion, because of course we will, because it's page 1. We have Boar, who now has a +1. Yes! Should I play Cosmic Immolation out of sequence? So you've dealt 7 damage. Alien Arcana does 2. With Cosmic Immolation, it does 4. So no. We want Drift to play something. None of these do damage. Well, not enough damage, rather. Scarlata has a -1 to OblivAeon right now, I think. Yeah, because we destroyed the target that she was targeting, so she has a -1 to all targets now. So, yeah, we just have to let Chronos deal damage then. Boar's already been hit, so might as well hit him. Cursor's free. So we have Filter Heist. How many keywords does Drift have? One shot, ongoing focus, limited, and that's it. Alternatively, we take T-Rex butt back. There is no real need to go to Battle Zone 2 unless we want to not be dealt damage, I guess, but we'll be dealt damage in Battle Zone 2 anyway. There's no Aeon Locust there. There's a lot of Aeon men, but Drift can't deal with them. Drift could take T-Rex bot, and T-Rex bot kind of whittles them down, but then probably dies to the chip damage anyway. How many focus cards do you have? What are our plans? Future focus, past focus. That's the only focuses. I guess the thing to bear in mind though is that Escarlata has OblivAeon Shard and a Mecha Knight. So maybe the -1 that Escarlata has doesn't matter in the end. Tried so hard, got so far, but in the end my -1 doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not even doing like any meaningful damage here with Drift. Really, we're just trying to get environment cards in play somehow, which none of these do. Yep. It's only round 3. We already have Sharded Mecha Knight on one hero. What was the other thing that Haka was doing now? Like, isn't this round 3? So what happened in the first objective was Mecha Knight. Second objective was what? I guess whatever it was, it got killed with Haka, and then third objective was OblivAeon Shard. Oh right, it was the one that said if there are 5 tokens, flip this, and it was true hero in the end. That's what it was. I don't think it makes sense to go to Battle Zone 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. It's just gonna add damage and for no purpose. Stay here. But do I want my T-Rex bot? The problem is I have no idea what I'm even trying to do here with Drift. It's literally my first time playing Drift. I have like no HP to recover. A true hero medicine. What happens here? Infinity Cannon. I'm just gonna regain T-Rex bot. Like, T-Rex bot is better than anything. So I can only if the token actually moves does it count as movement. But like if I want past focus to work, I would need to be all the way to the right. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit 4. It's fascinating watching Drift be puzzled out. Hey, I have literally zero experience. Haven't even read anything on Drift, so this is my first playthrough with Drift. This does not play extra cards, or does not play extra environment cards. Yes, it plays extra cards. I'm trying to get environment cards in play. I am all the way right now. Drift shall play. Past focus. You're not being sarcastic? Hey! I wasn't being sarcastic too! I just naturally talk this way! Probably never noticed because I have an announcer voice. Play up to 2 ongoing cards during the end. I could have played Past Focus with Knight's Heritage, I suppose. That probably would have made more sense. I mean, like, I feel like I'm playing Drift Step. Yes? Now I'm all the way left. Gotta work my way right. It's a speech impediment. I really want to get to know you. Like, there has to be cards that say whenever you shift right, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure there's a card that says that. Oh. Oh, I see. These are the, right, these are the diamonds. The diamonds, right. Diamonds are what we care about too. We care about diamonds. Hey! Hey! I know that one. I know, yeah. Yeah. Draw a card, I can play a card. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, where am I right now? I'm currently, well, I don't know what to call this. I'm currently in middle left. The 4 positions are now far left, middle right, far right. I'm sure there's actual terminology for it, but that's my terminology, and you shall deal with it. And then someone in chat is gonna type away and say the official terminology for it is... And I'm gonna say, I made up these words, and I'm gonna refer to them as such. I remember getting into kind of an argument with someone about how the Green Sentinels... No, not Green Sentinels. The base Sentinels are officially called Southwest Sentinels, even though there's nothing on the cards that refer to them as Southwest Sentinels. They're literally titled the Sentinels. The artwork of the card says the Sentinels. I call them the Sentinels. But someone told me, no, they're Southwest Sentinels. I'm like, it doesn't say that. It says the Sentinels. Don't tell me about official terminology when it's not on the card. To which they say, but if you look at the text on the bottom of the card, it says Southwest Sentinels. So read the fine print. Read the fine print. You read the fine print, it says, the ravages of time condensed to an instant. Therefore, these positions are titled Ravages, Time, Instant. Okay, I'm done being rude and sarcastic. The official terminology is left, less left, much less left, and deadness. All right, I like that terminology. I'm not gonna remember it, but I like it. I feel like this combos really well with Past Focus. I shift left 3, and then I play a card that says I can shift right 3 times. And then I can deal 3 targets, 3 radiant damage. And then I can use my thing again, but I don't want to use it right now because I haven't actually... Oh, look, it's at position 2. That's the official terminology, is position 2. So, okay, I get it now. It's left, 2, red, and redder. Those are the names. Those are the positions. I always tried to... Whenever there were like 4 teams, I always tried to come up with inconsistent names like, you are team 1, you are team B, you are the red team, and you are the players, or something. All right, have I made a decision yet on what I'm doing other than talking crap? I'm just gonna play Knight's Heritage. It's a card that plays other cards, and I'm not playing other cards, but I want to hold on to the other cards. I was dealt damage. Aha. So now... I don't want the increase. Plus I want to be far right anyway. Ow. Ow. Probably should have hit Bora so many times. We have unfortunately lost Chronoist. Falling Statuary is taking care of the Aeon Men for us. Yes! Toxic Sludge is existing. Falling Statuary does not stay in play though, so it's not helpful for our purposes. Okay. Right, you're destroying Mysterious Ceremonies unless someone discards 2 cards. Well... chances are low that Lifeline survives, so Lifeline discards. Sorry, I'm discarding Cosmic Immolation because I'm unlikely to survive. This card involves self-damage, so it's unlikely to be played. Heal each target 3. Yep, there's Lifeline. Cursor reduces it, but not enough. And Cursor is in Lifeline's area, so we need to hit someone with this that makes sense. Well, Boar for sure. Progeny for sure. And then... Is there even a target that makes sense? No, because it's just Cursor or OblivAeon. Or... Lifeline, sorry. So much for that. It never makes sense unless it keeps the hero alive, I suppose. Hey, I was dealt damage. But I'm not currently all the way... So I have to actually shift 3 left for this to work, right? So I don't want to do that, but I can do this. I shift right. But then it didn't do the other part. Excuse me? Oh, I did shift this turn. Okay, never mind. Never mind. This takes place afterwards. But yeah, I couldn't have made that work. Okay, that's fine. Read the cards. So we are at risk of a countdown screwing us. If the count, if OblivAeon plays Temporal Fractures, then we lose this environment. We also kind of can't really get more environment cards in play anyway, so. That kind of stinks. Random! Unless, and bear with me on this, there's a card that plays environment cards. That does not play environment cards. There is, of course, a card that plays environment cards, though. But we don't have that objective yet. I mean, reclaiming Chronoist is nice. because this allows me to play a card at the end of my turn anyway. This does 2 damage, which is damage. So we can either... We also have 11 devastation tokens, but we could... like, just clear out Battle Zone 2, I suppose. Oh, we can. Do we? We don't have spread damage. It's the shield that never ends. It's also a shield that, you know, it's been noted that this shield doesn't really do anything. So if you go to phase 2 and you still have cosmic repercussions, you really don't care. Which is fine. I guess with Chronoist... oh, but that doesn't... it only hits one thing. The current objective is Filter Heist. Our goal was to reclaim Mechanite at some point. I don't think this is a turn for OblivAeon Shard. Unless we can somehow hit multiple things pretty easily. And even then, I don't think it makes sense to do it if we're not hitting OblivAeon with it. It's a great way to keep Fixed Point around forever. Unfortunately, we don't have Time Cat, so nope. So we could all nope away to Battle Zone 2 and let Battle Zone 1 do whatever. It does lose us Mysterious Ceremonies. Actually, oh, Mysterious Ceremonies might actually reveal enough cards. If it reveals a target, put it into play. Or no, if it's a target, discard it. But if it's the... yeah, actually there's a big chance there that it helps us out. Because there's 3 Apprentice Poisoner, which is the only card that doesn't work for this. Shinobi Assassin enters play anyway. And hope OblivAeon doesn't jump to the other battle zone. Yeah. Well, there's no Scion in Battle Zone 2. But there are cards that move OblivAeon to this battle zone. But yeah, but then reality altered. But there's only one of them. So if we do manage to keep, if this does work, which it's a 70% chance that it works, and also if it if it reveals Mysterious Ceremonies, it's actually really good, but it doesn't actually help us. This card doesn't actually help us. Well, sort of. I don't know. It's weird. If we do flip OblivAeon, the countdown happens first, right? Then this checks. Shield is removed. 1 devastation token is removed. Does it make sense to hit Boar to get a devastation token back? He's gonna deal... Does he gain the token if you hit him? I mean, yes. Does he gain a token if you destroy him the same damage that would gain him a token? I don't think it does, right? If it can do enough damage to him, which T-Rex bot would do... He would have 5 tokens on him. He deals 5 and 5. Not enough to kill Progeny. But he also deals, what, fire? And combo that with Isothermic. Born? Born? Born the Unstable. Like, Progeny has a -1, which is annoying. Escarlata could totally take on the OblivAeon chart and basically die. Although Mecha Knight actually wouldn't be the worst. Well, without a plus, and she still has that minus. But actually do like 0, period. You could use this to try to combat that, but then would basically have the -1 next turn anyway. Oh, Yorn! Yorn even stable. Doesn't seem like Escarlata's helpful this turn. It's weird. Like we targeted the wrong thing. Well, Zero plays Chronoist, Chronoist plays Isothermic and one other card. Escarlata's minus will be used up. But like, Progeny still has the -1. Killing Boar is gonna kill T-Rex bot though. But how worried am I about 12 devastation tokens? This check happens after the shield check, right? Killing Boar is likely to kill Drift things. So probably just don't touch Boar this turn, none. Just damage Progeny. Or gets 1 token on his own turn anyway. But I think we stay here. I think it's safe as long as Mysterious Ceremonies gets us a good environment card. Do I take the objective or hold off? Rift doesn't have another power right now, but shifting is helpful. It's gonna take this. I mean, I can get Mecha Knight on the turn that I'm gonna use it, which is not this turn. I could kill Progeny with Mecha Knight though. And then each player draws 1 cards. Hey, there's a thing that was posted by John. And that was the beat boop. That was the beat boop. Good job, John. You're working at the Midnight Oil. Yes, you discorded me. The first time you discord a player each turn, you may supernova. See, I'm just like worried. So if I reclaim a reward, then I become the target that Boar hits, and then Boar hits me for 1 + 6 + 11. Well, actually 10, but that's still 17. Plus, Progeny gets replaced with another Scion anyway. There's like no point in taking out a Scion right now. Wait until page 2 to start taking out Scions. Or just never take out Scions ever. It was funny reading one of the OblivAeon strategies that said, focus on the Scions and take them all out. Because I generally take out 4 in a game, but that's usually tangentially, right? Or if I just can't hit OblivAeon. This is not an instance where I want to hit a Scion, no. Like, hitting Boar is great for, like, yeah, hitting OblivAeon on the second page, so we don't want to do Boar right now, and Progeny just gets replaced with something even worse, so... Don't think I discard. Still do 2 damage to Progeny. No, it's 1 damage because of Escarlata's -1. But I'll put out Supernova so that I can do Passions. I could also have just drawn 2, but whatever. Ember Cloak. That seems good. Yes. Fewer than 3 keywords. I was lied to. This can't hit absolute 0, so isothermic. And an Ember Cloak. Like, I don't care for summon the Colosseum, but I mean, taking is better than shuffling, because shuffle could put it back on top, or it just returns in 2 turns or something. And cap is draw play or environment target, so I'll just take this on and maybe replace it later. Oh look! If I had taken an objective with absolute 0, we would have gotten this on Drift's turn, and then it would have made it so much easier. Oh well. It's already in play. We are currently in position 4. We are all the way right. I'm gonna hold on to that for after thing, but increase on absolute 0? Sure. I want to stay right. Okay, we got another borrowed time. That was the no! That was the no! We hit the 30%! 30% of the time happens every time. Oh, but we actually prevent this card's destruction, so never mind, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine, guys. Fine. But this check happens at the end, right? So actually, no, the countdown does happen. Or the devastation check happens first, anyway. So there's still a risk. Forgot that that's an end of turn check, so we're still risking. But we can leave Master of the Temple in play by having enough cards to discard. Has to be 2 cards. Drift is pretty good with their cards. It could just be draw a lot. We could also play Null Point on Absolute Zero. And then Absolute Zero is like fully set up. Like, just like that. Although Absolute Zero doesn't have that many cards to play this turn anyway. Or on his turn. So probably just draw 3 so we have cards to discard for the thing. Also, Escarlata needs to discard to trigger Passions. Yeah, let's do draw 3. True form. Ha! I have been dealt damage. So I will shift left 3. And I shall borrow time. Shift right 3. Now I can deal 3 targets, 3 radiant damage. Boar's already been hit this turn. And now I'm all the way right, so I don't do this. Oh my gosh. Am I accidentally killing Boar? Reform still has to go off. He's hitting absolute 0, that's fine. Now the scions go off. Damage! Also, owl. This is unfair! Also, Boar's dying. T-Rex bot! If Boar's dying, then I want Absolute Zero to keep his isothermic transducer, because, well... Kabor. Yeah. Yeah. I need to keep that, then. I don't know that we're actually keeping Escarlata alive at this point. Boar probably just kills our Escarlata. Like, straight up. Like, yeah, 7 damage. Just like that. Oh, also Boar kills True Form, so it's even worse. I could rewind and not hit Boar like I did. If I destroy Ember Cloak, does Boar live? Do I actually get a say in what the order of operations there? Did I not notice the order of operations there? Let's see. Escarlata. Destroy. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we kind of have to not destroy True Form, so I think that's the better compromise. But now OblivAeon's just gonna hit T-Rex bot. But actually, hits T-Rex bot, then T-Rex bot dies anyway. Doesn't matter. We don't want someone to die, by the way. Each hero targeting the play area with the most rewards for 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, Absolute Zero just lost his setup. I mean, do I destroy Chronoist now? Hold on. No, stop. I don't want it. For knowledge. I think I just destroyed Chronoist. Chronoist is dying anyway. Oh, but now Drift is hit here. It's that do? I don't really want to play a card here, though. Oh, but now I can't hit Absolute Zero with this. Ugh. Because now that'll be 12 Devastation tokens. Alright. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. So either I have a lame Absolute Zero or I have an incap that ends the game. Well, not ends the game, but ends an environment for sure. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Lighted streets. Do not hit every target in the game. Do not hit every target in the game. Do not hit every target in the game. You hit every target! OblivAeon! Why? If I can't get... Well, yeah, I don't know if that order matters, so that's like whatever. I do, yeah, no, hit Progeny first. Yeah, and then Boar kills Progeny. Progeny gets replaced. Boar hits that replacement. Boar gets replaced, and OblivAeon hits both. I might want to start with the environment. I mean, I can't stop True Form's destruction because negative HP is like destroy, destroy. Right? I also want to keep cards in play maybe for Cosmic Repercussions, or I'm just giving up on it because we're losing True Form, so... I mean, like, all the heroes are dying to this. I know there's an order that makes sense otherwise. So, like... I can at least leave Mysterious Ceremonies out because that's a fine one. Oh good, it's boss, the one that doesn't matter about being hit first or last. I know, there's no way I could even keep True Form alive, even if you could have a target with negative hit points alive, because, well, they're dying anyway. I can't do anything. I can play Attention Shield. But that comes after I shift left, so it's going to be the blue one, which destroys an environment card, which is like... Alright, ground zero. So we're just gonna like... We're gonna have a party in Battle Zone 2, everyone. Which is annoying because Battle Zone 2 is Rook City. The end has come. We are the swarm. What even is this? Cipher. Swarming Protocol. Play a card face down next to a hero until leaving play. It gains keyword augment in text. This hero is augmented. So what happens if Santa Guys flips it face up? Does it leave play if it flips face up? I mean, Santa Guys treats it as if it just entered play. Does that mean it left play in between? Obviously, I know, like, I'm slightly familiar with Cypher because Cypher was one that I played physically once, and like exactly once. So I know that there are keywords augmented, like each augmented hero may use a power. But I remember that when I last played him, I was kind of annoyed at how difficult it was to get augments because they're not even that many. There's 5. I mean, it's possible this deck got changed a bit. I feel like there were only 3 augments the last I played, but I might be entirely making that up. But yeah, it felt like this hero didn't do much at the time. I honestly don't remember what my main issue was, because it was like, I think it was back when I still lived in Columbus, and that was pre-2016, so over 5 years ago. Like, is there any reason to stay in Battle Zone 1? Like, do we want to sacrifice both Battle Zones? I think no. Especially because if we sacrifice Battle Zone 2, OblivAeon destroys these, which means hit points, token, hit points, damage, hit points, damage, hit points, token, hit points, damage, card play, and move to this Battle Zone. I think we sacrifice Battle Zone 1, and then afterwards we sacrifice Battle Zone 1 again. The turn of the seasons will wipe this land clean of evil. It's Lady of the Wood, who somehow doesn't have artwork because of text, I think, as we said. Discard a card, you may play a card. This is Lady of the Wood, Season of Change. Changes? Is that a plural or is that script? Who knows? I guess we'll find out when it gives us text later. And we have another hero I'm not familiar with. All the worlds of the multiverse stand against you. We are just the first wave. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's actually... If I unsub/resub, it should fix it. Well, fair enough. Radiance gains 1 HP, then deals 1 target 1 radiant damage. I wonder what kind of damage Radiance likes to deal. Your plan was to hit true form progeny boar? What would that accomplish? Also, I like the +1 we have right now. Although it's actually a good time to get rid of this card, because it just plays another Man, doesn't it? If that hero dealt no damage this turn. True form is saved with discards, then progeny takes damage, and finally Boar explodes. Well, the problem is when Boar explodes, he destroys all environment cards, which we can save each card by discarding 2 cards, but saving true form once takes 2 cards, and then saving him the second time takes another 2 cards, and then 2 more discards, so it's 8 cards total. And I had a hero with 3 cards, a hero with 2 cards, a hero with 3 cards. Technically I have 8 cards, but there aren't enough players with cards to make it happen, so he didn't have enough cards to make it happen. Plus, I still think that negative hit points is destroyed. I think, because like, if a target has negative HP, then it goes through the destruction rule. You prevent the destruction, but then the game's like, hey, you have negative hit points, so you're gonna be destroyed. Like, you can't persist with negative hit points unless you're explicitly indestructible. I'm pretty sure. And John can correct me or scold me accordingly. Nevertheless, she persisted. Oh, I am correct. I was expecting to be wrong. I'm used to being wrong. I'm used to being wrong. Enchanting Clearing seems good. I mean, Reclaiming Chronoist, right? And then play Chronoist. I don't want War-Torn Landscape in this environment. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do I take Mechanite though? Like, it's OblivAeon Shard or Mechanite, right? If I do OblivAeon Shard this turn, I can use it next turn, so I think I take the Shard. I play the Shard. And I will make a hero augmented, I suppose. I mean, that works well for that. I will play this one on Lady of the Wood. Yeah! So, destroy any number of augments. There is 1 augments in play. Alright, so yeah, so it does count. Wait. Oh, it did say next to. Okay, it is next to the hero. Successfully dealt 0 damage. Oh no, Aeon Vassal. I guess the problem with OblivAeon goes to page 2 Then he gains 4 tokens, or three tokens. He gains 3 tokens because there's no heroes there. Guess that's the problem. There's no hit points to regain. I could play Radiant Duplicate, and it destroys itself immediately. It's a hologram, so that's why it destroys itself. We have additional powers. Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do. Although I don't play T-Rex bot, which actually would be... I'm playing T-Rex bot. I have multiple powers. I'm not using multiple powers, but I have multiple powers. Like, I'm pretty sure T-Rex bot gets hit enough times just to destroy everything. I think. My hypothesis. Mysterious ceremonies revealed mysterious ceremonies, but they're gonna destroy themselves, but... My other power probably doesn't deal 9 damage. True story. Take that, Sanction. That's damage. These are all good cards. These are all good cards. Discard the card that draws cards. Which kills me as an expert Slay the Spire player. But all my cards are good. Well, that destroys T-Rex bot. Okay, well, we got rid of Twisting Back Alleys. We just now literally have every Aeon Man in play. Not really, there's like 12 more. Like, something has to hit. Something has to hit, Raptor bot. No? What do you mean you don't hit hero targets? You only hit heroes. Whoops. Oh, this does hit hero targets. Eventually, Raptor bot will be, or T-Rex bot will be highest HP. Maybe. Maybe I should have hit Raptor bot with this person. Radiance. At least Aeon Warrior is serving as a target for Aeon Thrall to, or for Aeon Locust to target. Aeon Men all hit the highest. Not with that attitude. One off from actually killing Sanction. Although I don't know if it would replace immediately or not. I honestly don't know. Oh, but now Aeon Locus gets destroyed, but we hit Sanction first. Have I ever played in Birchwood before? No. Maybe? I don't know. What's Birchwood? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. This is my first Birchwood experience. I may have dodged a bullet. Oh hey. Oh hey, we don't get 3 devastation tokens. Aeon Thralls get destroyed. But nothing else does? Oh, but T-Rex bot goes off. T-Rex bot is going off twice. Okay, so then, okay, so here order matters super big. This is the definition of don't hit choose for me. Hit the oh yeah, I could hit the Thralls first. Yeah, you're right. I think it's still better to because it will, you know, I'll do 2 damage to OblivAeon this way. That 2 damage might make us win. Oh, right. That was the other thing. Boss was gonna heal anyway. That one doesn't matter. Deals each target 3 damage. The other environment is, yep, Continuous Wanderer. Rough random. Does he have any card that sends him back to Battlefield 1? I think all the cards in his deck either move him to the zone with the most hero targets, or moves targets dealt damage this way. Yeah. Well, this does move him because it will incap. Does it incap? It's gonna destroy, like, Pronost or something. So. If I hit warriors and thralls. So there's only one Aeon warrior that would survive after T-Rex bot. Because this is 4 damage, and then T-Rex bot is hit twice, and will deal 2 damage. So this Aeon warrior will have 1 hit point, but then the Aeon Thralls heal him back up to full. But yeah, it doesn't. But if I do take out an Aeon Thrall, this Aeon warrior heals, and then we have 2 Aeon warriors that survive. But is it okay to, like, 2 hit points on OblivAeon, or like 2 damage on OblivAeon, or 1 Aeon warrior is the big question. Your suggestion is to get Aeon Locust killed by OblivAeon to try to get Heir to Nothingness to send him back. Oh, it does actually destroy T-Rex bot. So no, it doesn't incap here. It destroys T-Rex bot. He doesn't move. Is 20 damage AoE is still in effect? It might be, actually, right? In which case, this is awkward. But in that case, we absolutely want to destroy all the elements. But... eh. I don't know that it's worth getting a, like, it's a 1 out of 17 for Heir to Nothingness. And a 16 out of 17 that is an even worse card. The AoE, well, the problem is this card play is coming not on his play phase. It's coming from destroying Aeon Locust. It was an Aeon Locust on this battle zone, see? So his AoE is still in effect. You don't think he carries over this 20 after he moves? Yeah, I would rather not play another OblivAeon card. I mean, like, this is net neutral. This would move heroes. This is bad. Well, not bad, but that does nothing, but, well, that does nothing. It would destroy T-Rex bot, so it wouldn't move OblivAeon. Nothing. Extra Scion. Same effect. Yeah, I could always just not play the card. Yeah, exactly. I would rather just take the damage anyway, I'm pretty sure. Anytime you get an option to avoid an OblivAeon card play, I'm like 90% sure it's correct, or at least not much worse than the OblivAeon card play. Like, the best OblivAeon card play is an ongoing card in the other battle zone. That's someone messaging me. So the correct choice is to do our original plan. I think destroying Aeon Warrior is better than 2 hit points on OblivAeon, because 2 out of 180 is not that much. But 7 HP on Aeon Warrior, it's like something we'll have to deal with. Which we do have means of dealing with, but meh. That's everything we want to hit. Well, other than T-Rex bot, of course. So do we? Why don't we still have this mission for the thing? the thing. The Colosseum. We could have gotten a Colosseum this turn. Alright, now this doesn't matter. Like, it actually doesn't matter because... well, yeah, the Anthrals are healing themselves anyway. Or, well, 4 HP, but yeah. But now, Aeon Warrior is back at full. It's in the process of being destroyed is why it's still there. Alright, yeah, the 20 damage didn't happen, so. And look, the card that would have been played. This is the card that would have been played and it wouldn't have helped us anywhere. Aeon Master. When does this card go off? At the end of this villain turn, if OblivAeon is in this battle zone. So every turn that we leave that in play is a risk that Voss moves OblivAeon to that battle zone, but it's probably worth leaving that there and focusing on this battle zone. Oh, OblivAeon is dealing damage, huh? Deals each hero target damage. We have the shard. There are 4 devastation tokens. This can do 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. This thing exists. Not in a rush to get that, but we might want other objectives at some point. Cursor's good though. Chronos helps play Cursor and other setup cards. Just don't hit Aeon Master seems to be the thing. But +4 to Cypher doesn't seem worth unless we just want to sack Cypher, but I don't want to sack Cypher. All right, Cypher is augmented. For what it's worth. That one's actually tough to play. I want to hit things. Not with that. I want to hit things. I want to hit things. Not you. Another Serenity of Dawn. I have dealt damage this turn. Is there another card play that would make sense? Each augmented hero may use a power. I mean, Cypher is augmented, but we didn't activate the Mechanite, but we could do that next turn. Just combo that next turn, I think. We have additional powers, but we didn't actually set it up for that yet, but we could play Butterfly Drones. Else. Let's just do 6 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage to OblivAeon. Probably better. No more no more rewards. I don't want to play the top 2 cards of Rook City, though. That seems terrible. I'm just gonna shuffle the mission deck. Oh, good. Last Major. Awesome. Yay. Okay, we can kill Aeon Warrior with this. Whittling down OblivAeon. Birchwood, Massachusetts. Doug. Oh hey, OblivAeon's now in his battles. Speaking of focus of power being a risk. It's okay. Hey. That was actually a good OblivAeon card. And now this is Aeon Master dealing the damage. I guess I probably should have not hit choose for me with cursor, but I'll accept these terms and conditions. Okay. Have to be careful. There are 3 Aeon Men, which will flip Aeon Master, and flipped Aeon Master is the worst. Alright, 6 Devastation tokens. OblivAeon moves back to the zone. He actually kills Aeon Warrior here. Or Aeon Thrall. Kills T-Rex Bot. Kills Dr. Tremata. So we hit Aeon Thrall first. This also hits Aeon Master, but 3 damage doesn't kill an Aeon Man. We hit choose for me. The one nice thing about playing with 3 heroes is that he can't kill Aeon Men with his end of turn damage if they're at full hit points and there aren't damage modifiers. That's the one good thing. Alright, let's learn a lesson here. Let's learn a lesson here. I'm going to discard 2 to prevent the destruction. Hey, it prevented the destruction. John was wrong and I was wrong. We learned a lesson. Alright, now we know. We can prevent the destruction. I don't want to prevent the destruction, but we can prevent destruction at 0 hit points. Also, I hit choose for me, but that was wrong. Sorry, Zidfell, you were correct. You were correct this entire time, and you were made to... Oh. John! John! It wasn't completely bad, except it is allegedly still bad because it's a bug, except if you've played OblivAeon for months with this way, and now you're told it's a bug. Alright. We're doing OblivAeon Shard. 6 Devastation tokens, we can use this like every turn. So 7 times 3, or 7 times 5 is 35. We can do 105 damage this round to OblivAeon. Almost certainly means Cypher dies, but it's probably worth. Is it worth waiting one more round for devastation tokens to add up? There's 2 in Battle Zone 1. Also, this card doesn't actually destroy itself. Weird. Yeah, I still couldn't have saved. I still couldn't have prevented the destruction of the 1, but yeah, the true form. Because there were 4 destructions and I can only prevent 3 of them. Is it worth doing Mechanite is the question though. If we destroy OblivAeon, countdown's on 3, it removes 3 devastation tokens, and then Cypher only has a +3. Can we do enough damage? Are we using this on Chronoist? Or Chronos to have that played? There are no augments in my trash. I can put a -1 on somebody. Like, I can put it on Cypher, but like +2 is just as deadly as +3 when you have 7 hit points. Okay, technically not true, but still. You're also gonna get a power off here is the other thing. But how much other damage do we have? Like, problem is Lady of the Wood mainly has chip damage. Like, that's 1 damage there, and then none of these deal damage. I mean, Lady of the Wood will eventually be super strong, but we don't have super strong Lady of the Wood yet. Problem is that you're never guaranteed to survive an OblivAeon turn. Like, environment is also terrible. OblivAeon could deal each target in the game 2 and 2, and then his end of turn is 3, and that kills Cypher. But if I augment Cypher this turn, and I don't discard for OblivAeon Shard, like, -1 keeps him alive pretty well. And then I could do the same setup but next turn, but with 2 more devastation tokens from Voss and Faultless. It's like, no, but you also have an incap technically, but 2 incaps. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not in a big rush. Countdown's on 3. There's 6 devastation tokens. It's not like it's imperative that we flip them this turn. And if Cypher does go away, then... whoops. I'll leave the ones with devastation tokens alive in case OblivAeon destroys them. How about that? How about those marbles? I still have both variants for setback. That is true. It's not finding an opportunity to play this one. Well, 2 one-shots were drawn. Yay! Also, Chronos might die is another problem, but we do have Cursor. Cursor keeps Chronos alive a little bit. Can we take out Red Menace? Chronos deals 8 damage. Cursor increases... Oh, it's hero targets, never mind. But also Oh, no, never mind. There's another card that's weird with Red Menace. Or is it Citizen Storm? I don't know. There's one card that increases Citizen Storm's damage, or no. No. It's... Okay, I remember what it is. It's not increase of damage. It's that, Omni-Unity makes objectives deal damage. Because technically they are targets in this battle zone. In regards to Citizen Storm... Am I supposed to take a shot now? I mean, like... Everyman's fine. I'm gonna take this on. We'll figure it out. I have 1 card I can play. And I don't really want to play it, because it makes Everyman stronger if it's in my hand, and I'm not dealing damage. Why is this only 1 damage? Oh, hey, by the way, Citizen Storm. It's not my bug. Not my bug. Mr. Floppers! Hey, 0 damage was dealt. Radiance and Fall is kind of have a similar look going on with the glitches. Oh, I see, with the... This card deals 2 hero targets, 2 projectile damage. So... this, and this. Hey, I can increase damage dealt by Lady of the Wood. Wow! Each hero target deals itself 1 damage. Yeah, the -1 is actually coming in. What? Hey! 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 You're right, it was irreducible. Dang it! Now Empyrean is here. And then we're being dealt damage, and now Chronoist is actually dead. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, the Chronoist didn't even matter. And Radiance dies to OblivAeon. But yeah, the -1's actually paying off in spades. For now. I'll allow it. Yo, dog, I heard you wanted more scions. So I put scions in your scions. So Radiance dies. Cursor potentially dies. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Yeah, Master's also most likely flipping. But with all the Aeon then we got. Actually, this hits everyone for 1. That kills Aeon Thrall. We hit Aeon Thrall first. Let's save Cursor. This Lady of the Wood already has a -1. Everyman survives? I guess I could have done the -3 on Everyman and sacrificed Cursor instead. But also I could leave both alive and then we get them doing damage. Don't get to not kill Aeon Vassal, but that's fine because that's a devastation token which powers up Cypher. That +1 -1 actually worked the correct way for once. Yeah, it's gonna be even after the +1. John hates it. But you know. There's a really easy way of fixing it. Alright, random! The Ministry will be a lot happier when you're locked up in the vaults. We have Titan. Every time I like get a new custom hero, I feel like I'm playing the Who's Line game with superheroes, where it's like, thank God you're here, Titan! Thank God you're here, Trips on Chairs man! I have a damage increase by 1 and a power that deals damage, so that's fine. This is where the party is. It's annoying that the party is in Rook City. Five hero targets, 2 non-hero targets. Hey, we get El Mejor Legado with OblivAeon shared. Sure. Thank God you're here, Carol Channing, man! Man, I don't remember. I know Ryan Stiles loved the Carol Channing accent, but I can't remember it well enough to replicate it. We're saving networked attack. I can't play it off of Chronos though. But we can discard 2 cards to play a card. I guess. I also haven't done this yet. You get a hit point for all the good that does us. I'm not using backup plan, right? What are the remaining augments? Increased damage dealt by that hero by 1. During their play phase, that hero may play an additional card. That player regains 1 HP at the end of their turn. Probably should have said at the end of their turn that hero regains 1 HP, but anyway. I mean, Empyrean dealing damage to Cypher kills Cypher, so... Everyman so that he can take 1 more hit from Empyrean. I guess actually Titan's not augmented. Do I care? I don't care. I don't die if I get falling statuary. The worst one is twisting back alleys. Paranormal investigations. Look at all these cards. Oh, good. Twisting back alleys. Awesome. We even have equipment cards. Oh, we do. We have 2. Nice. What does this give me? Hair dryer. That's damage. But we gotta do this. I actually want to do Lady first, though. Actually, yes, I do. I just got so greedy. Serenity of Dawn is a really good card because you can discard it. There, I said it. Ooh. Am I dealing lightning damage somehow? I am. This is pre-start of turn, so actually this would expire? I know you're thinking, I'm not using a lady power. What if I told you I am? It shouldn't based on what it says. Oh. Say start of your next turn? Oh. Fair enough. But if it did say until the start of your turn, which it doesn't, right? It says, wait, where's this one? That one? Start of your next turn. Yeah, but if it did say start of your turn, okay, yeah. But it's irreducible! Why does that say discard a card? It said select a hero to discard a card, but it's actually 2 cards. Because we didn't test incapabilities that well. There are no non-hero targets who have dealt damage to Titan since the end of his last turn cards. Cauldron! Is it even Cauldron? Cauldron! Alright, now we do fall. But it's irreducible! Oh, and also... There, now Imperia doesn't hit us anymore. Kind of neglected to deal with any of the Aeon men. That is a problem not for today. Oh, and Cypher dies anyway. Ooh, actually that's bad, isn't it? Rewind. Okay. Because we do still get a power here, right? Yeah, we get a power there. Actually, I just kill 1 Aeon man. That's good enough. Yeah, Master doesn't flip anymore now. Right? Or is it H-1? Or is it 3? It's H-1. Any reason I want to regain this instead of giving The RX bot would do enough damage to OblivAeon, wouldn't he? Not really. He would do... Cursor's still in play. He would do 9. Problem is the stupid twisting back alleys. There are 4 Scions here. We're getting 4 devastation tokens because there are 4 Scions here. I'm just gonna stop again, Master. I wonder whether it's worth... Is it worth using Mecha Knight to kill a Scion to prevent devastation tokens? If I kill Faultless, I get a power. Except Cypher would have to survive like the entire Scion turn. And the environment turn, of course. Well, nothing actually hits Cypher here. And the only Scion before him is Aeon Master, who puts an Aeon Man in play. It's just the question of what Scion card gets played, and obviously there's cards that do stuff. This one doesn't hit Cypher. Doesn't hit Cypher. Murders Cypher. And then beats Cypher's dead horse. And then this one also moves OblivAeon to the other battle zone, which would be bad. But if I destroy OblivAeon, we move 2 devastation tokens, right? Yeah. And the horse he rode it, huh? If we kill OblivAeon and he destroys an environment, like... But then he could also not... Like, the Scions could just put OblivAeon, like, randomly, is the problem. Why is this terrible? Whenever that target would be dealt damage by another target, they first deal the source of that damage 1 radiant damage! Cypher! That would be a really strong power if, like, these things didn't have 20-some hit points. It's also whenever that target would be dealt damage, they first do 1 damage. Oh my god. So, I mean, there's risks one way or another. If I kill OblivAeon, then we advance to page 3. Cypher dies, but Cypher is dying like any which way. On the other hand, Nixius... We could destroy Nixius and remove 3 Devastation tokens, but then we're not destroying OblivAeon. I mean, OblivAeon plays a card that counts down, and then, you know, it's just as bad as Devastation tokens, except worse because we also have a Devastation token problem. But if we destroy Nixius, we don't get 4 Devastation tokens from the Scions. You get 1 from Boss, but... On the other hand, if we do kill OblivAeon and he moves to Battle Zone 1, Boss hits him. We also added Devastation token and a card play, so that's also bad. If I kill Faultless, we get a power on Faultless that can be used to kill OblivAeon. But also Nixius goes off and flips and moves to the other battle zone. And then he will be hit by Voss and adds a Devastation token that way. Like, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Start of this villain turn, each non-villain target regains 2 hit points. That doesn't save Cypher, but it does help Cursor and Everyman. Big shit sandwich, and we're all gonna have to take a bite. I think I kind of prefer Faultless dying here. Just because it does give hit points to some targets that might not matter at all. It also removes the Devastation token, right? Because Faultless, yeah, so we're now at 9. Guess that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. So we destroy Nixius. It doesn't destroy OblivAeon this way. Like, part of destroying Faultless was the chance of destroying OblivAeon. But now we're not getting the 3 from Scions. We're getting 1 from Voss. OblivAeon's at 15. We can probably deal with him some way anyway. Just gonna accept this. There's more cards. There's more cards. Each hero and civilian target deals themselves 1 psychic damage. Each hero that takes damage this way discards a card. Yeah, well, there are cards there that might someday do things. Yeah, tokens got removed. Also, yeah, OblivAeon's still in this battle zone. Oh good, Blighted Streets. Actually, is that bad? That's bad. That one's bad. Actually, they're all bad. Damn it! Hold on. I did not look at those cards. Playing an Aeon Man flips Aeon Master. I mean, I did look at... Alright, I will say yes to this because I did see the Environment card. I didn't look at the Aeon Man card. But his Scion card's, like, even worse, right? It's all bad, yes. Like, flipped Aeon Master has OblivAeon destroying Aeon Men all the time, so that's just bad. This plays an Aeon Man, that's bad. These cards are OblivAeon cards, they're all bad! Actually, Summon Scion would be actively terrible because this then gives us 4 Devastation tokens immediately. So that's bad. The best call is to say no to Twisting Back Alleys. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say no to Twisting Back Alleys. We got future information. We know what the top card of the Environment deck is. I'm gonna say no. You'll accept that sheet. Also, yeah, there's... Oh, this is the self-damage? Yeah, it's the self-damage. Which means that Cursor is hurting us here. Probably should have just killed Cursor, but whatever. Also, that was 17 damage. Irreducible! Okay, well, Terrible Burden would have been played. So it's good news, we didn't play it. We now have Dark Mind. Dark Mind is here. Deals each hero target damage. This is why you don't play Rook City, ever. Rook City is just lost. Yeah, it'd be so nice to have an environment that's actually helping us right now. Did your thing die? Actually, there are no more Scions. Oh my god, all the Scions are in play, aren't they? I don't even know where I can see the ones that are destroyed. Lady the Wood just died though, is the problem with what I just said to do. Oh, right. You revealed frickin' 3 ongoing cards. This is pain. Random. Oh, Scholar's here. Scholar might help us. Keep moving. Move everyone to Battle Zone 1, and we'll see if OblivAeon moves to Battle Zone 1. If he does, then we don't care about Battle Zone 2 anymore. There's only like 4 Scions in there, but we can't even stop the Devastation token train. Well, we just gained more devastation tokens. We gained even more devastation tokens. Hit Lady of the Wood last so that the -1 persists? No. Hit Lady of the Wood before the other scions. Or just period. No. Hit Aeon Vassal here so he doesn't add one. I don't know. We're screwed. Also, Aeon Locust is dying too. I mean, all right, let's be calm, all right? So the bad news is, and there's quite a bit of bad news here. 4 devastation tokens on the Scion turn. So that's 21. But all we need is to kill OblivAeon. You remove 1 token, but we don't lose the environment to the countdown. We're definitely losing the environment to tokens. Like, I don't foresee us preventing that. But with a bajillion tokens, we can reclaim OblivAeon Shard and Mecha Knight and potentially one-shot OblivAeon. It'd be better if OblivAeon were in Battle Zone 1 right now, though, because frickin'... Like, I want him to blow up the Scions in Battle Zone 2, is the thing. But I don't want it to do it by the countdown, because we only have 1 more set-aside environment. So we're losing the environment for sure from devastation tokens, so we have to kill OblivAeon so we don't lose to the countdown. And then even then, like, the devastation tokens are too much to prevent the next environment's destruction, but with the bajillion devastation tokens we can still do good. You are at 4 hit points. There was one card that said if you're at 5 or less, but I think we discarded it. Or do I still have it? Or is it in play? I don't even know where it is. Increased damage dealt by Lady of the Wood by 3 as long as her HP is 5 or less. That's the good news. Basically sacrifices Lady of the Wood, but Lady of the Wood could one-shot OblivAeon. Get both Faultless and OblivAeon. Yeah, that is, I guess, true. We could prevent the 4 devastation tokens by moving everyone to Battle Zone 2, focusing on, like, Faultless. And then the powers that Faultless gives deals with OblivAeon. Or Dark Mind. What does Dark Mind do? Cards under this card into play. Well, the hero that you stole from died, so thank you. You still have Blighted Streets is the problem. So there's a +1 to hero targets in that battle zone. And like Scholar basically has to do OblivAeon Shard this turn, Mekid Knight next turn with his card plays. I mean, he could play Keep Moving and one other card. That card's gonna be OblivAeon Shard. And he can't use incaps because if he's reclaiming a reward, he can't use incaps, but we could do incaps on Lady of the Wood. Problem is, Scholar's card situation is hairy. And then you exist. I'm pretty sure your existence is for T-Rex Bot. T-Rex Bot deals 9 damage. It's pretty good. Cursor's gone though, so it's only 9. But Faultless doesn't reduce 9. Yeah, I think the play is then move everyone to Battle Zone 2 and destroy Faultless. And then hope that OblivAeon doesn't move to Battle Zone 2 when he does his Devastation token thing. I think we have to keep Scholar alive. I mean, get out of the way with Mortal Form is great and all, but we kind of have to keep Scholar alive through the next turn with Blighted Streets in play. We could destroy an Aeon Man. Or play an Aeon Man. There's no Aeon Men in play. We get rid of Blighted Streets. Problem is, Flushed Iron and OblivAeon Shard require me to, like, discard 2 cards already. But Impact's not dealing damage. Oh, jeez. I'm stressed right now. I'm stressed. Pride float. We also don't have the augment for additional powers. Well, actually, I wasn't even on this one. I don't remember. I guess Lady just had a blank augment. Trying to focus on the Faultless, right? I can't deal myself 3 Infernal, I die. I have +3. And your power does nothing. And Scholar, like, that power doesn't matter. Do we do discard 2 anyway? Discard 2 so I could do like Fire in the Clouds and or Calm Before the Storm. I guess the problem is like I have to discard 2 to play. Like if I play Calm Before the Storm, I have like no cards I can discard, so I still get the damage increase. It's 2 plus the number of cards discarded this way. But then I like have no cards. Oh, we don't even have you here, so. I could have had Citizen Storm. They're playing T-Rex bot. You can't discard. Faultless draws though, doesn't he? No. But if I played Truthseeker, I would get a card. OblivAeon gives me a draw. Okay. Works for me. I mean, this draws anyway. I have +2, +3 is 5. That deals 8. This deals 6. Can't use this, but I can use this, and that deals 4. But the problem is I can't do... Like, I'm prioritizing Faultless, right? So... But T-Rex bot basically kills Faultless. Yeah, so... Minus on OblivAeon for sure. And... Whoops, did not want to hit you. Well, I mean, it's okay to hit you, but... Isn't really what I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit Faultless and Dark Mind, probably? Nah, hit period. Whatever. The -1 makes this so if he's pinged, he doesn't hit. Not enough to kill Faultless. Oh shoot. These don't randomly involve card plays, do they? Play a card and draw a card. Oh, but no. Stupid even damage. Yeah, no, I have to... I have to do the bigger hit. And the first hit to Faultless instead. You're right, I did have a plus that I used on OblivAeon. But no, T-Rex bot still does 8. No. It's odd, so it's not reduced. It's not reduced. Damn it, wrong button. I discarded 2 cards, but now I can... Well, there's no Aeon Men here. There's no Aeon Men here! Man, if there's 0 Aeon Men, I can't play an Aeon Man card, but if there's 1 Aeon Man, I can't play an Aeon Man card because Aeon Master would flip. I hate this game. Hashtag blame Christopher. Look at the environment. Environment is doing things. How can Aeon Master play an Aeon Man if the deck isn't visible, right? Thank God that Mr. Floppers is immune to damage from villain and environment cards. And... I think we're hung up here. Maybe? I don't know. Hung up somewhere. Alright, so it's Mr. Floppers saying the end of the environment turn, each hero and civilian target deals themselves 1 psychic damage, but each hero that takes damage this way discards a card. So Mr. Floppers is terrible. And then Erica Flopsy Lee does a thing, and then Eve Lasan does a thing. And then Andrew Higgs doesn't do a thing. So now we're just hanging. What's up, everybody? This is the worst way for the game to end. Yeah, it's certainly some environment bug, but what bug is it? That's the question. I can look at the log file. Remind me how to look at the log file. It's been ages. Assume that I have to go to the Steam library. Remember to look at the log files. See a lot of Unity 3D files. I also see an empty file. Go to app data. I don't know where my documents and settings folder is because my C drive is Windows and my D drive is stuff, but it's not like laid out the same way. I never actually like organized my shit. So let's see. They're different in different Windows versions. Oh, nice. Okay. So can I just type in like parentheses or yeah, percentage app data percentage? That puts me in roaming, but I want to be in local low. Labra games, Sentinels. Wow, that's a lot of DAT files. Output log.txt. All right. Let me transition here so that you can see what I see. presume I go to the bottom. Null reference exception. So it is at casefiles.birchwoodmass.evelyn card controller. So it's due to Evelyn. Yeah, so the situation is, I guess, that this card says if this card has 3 or more HP, the player with the fewest cards in hand may draw a card, but there's no hero there's no hero in his battle zone. Is that, I mean, that's my best guess, but there's also Andrew Higgs here. And did they all get, like, played this turn? I guess we could just go back here and see. Yeah, Evelyn got played this turn. So that's probably what happened. So, of course, the way that we can sort of pseudo bypass this would be to send I can't even click on anything. Dang. It's that bad. I could send Impact to Battle Zone 1 and the game would progress. That seems terrible because 1, Faultless doesn't get destroyed. 2, OblivAeon doesn't get destroyed. Devastation tokens, we lose an environment. Countdown, we lose an environment. Game over. So, GG. This sucks. I think we just call it. And this isn't even the beta build, I think. I'm on the public, so I can't even like submit a Trello card and then use that to load the game. So I would just have to, you know, exit the game and then not play the game ever. I'm never gonna play Sentinels for the next week. This is gonna be a continue game button that's gonna be there, and I'm not touching this game ever again. I'm not even gonna play the one-shots because does that break continue game? I don't know. It's not like I actually play Sentinels outside of stream. Actually, if I wanted to play Sentinels outside of stream, I have many avenues for doing it. I think if I do the beta build, it would be a separate continue game, would it? But I can also do this like this. Look at that. Actually, is that affected by the green screen? I can't see. Wah! Green screen! Oh wait, can I get this like lined up? I can't quite because of the camera, but you want to get expansion packs or do you want to get expansion packs? Yo dog, I heard you like expansion packs. So I put your get expansion packs into get expansion packs. All right. But yeah, we're gonna have to be continued this. Maybe I'll ask Krista to put a super fancy to be continued screen right here. Will the heroes be able to survive this flight? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. So I'll work on getting the stuff submitted, but they might be able to fix it for next week or something. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's a chance that we could still win this game. I'm saying there's a chance, but definitely a tough pickle we've been in. But there's a chance. And I mean, like, Sentinels games aren't over until they're over. I mean, I've kind of felt pessimistic, but it's not like it's over. It just, there's been a lot of bad. But assuming that we do make it to the OblivAeon page 3, and Scholar doesn't perish, which he can't really because he has a -2. There'd have to be something crazy. Maybe if OblivAeon incaps a hero, that might be the way that Scholar perishes. Depends on HP totals. But then I think it would be T-Rex bot that dies in that case. But Scholar might survive and there'd be a bajillion devastation tokens, so Scholar with Mechan Knight hits OblivAeon for a bajillion in either that turn or Lady of the Wood's turn, where Lady of the Wood gives Scholar a power. Even if Lady of the Wood perishes, it was an incap power, so Scholar gets a power. I guess the question is, does Scholar perish to OblivAeon dealing damage with the card play at the end of the turn? But we'll find out next week. We can theorize and postulate all we want, but it comes down to the cards. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. We are here every Thursday at 7 p.m. We play Sentinels of the Multiverse usually. Last week we did the Handelabra-thon. It was the Handelabra-thon. One turn of each game each week. Oh my gosh. That would kind of be hard because, like, if I don't play a game for a week, I totally lose memory of what I did, and so it'd be tough to like pick up the game and continue it. Like, I have to finish a game that I start. This is kind of like eating at me that I can't finish this, but I can't finish this with the bug as it stands, so I'll have to see if it can get fixed for next week. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. is Handelabra Live with John. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. is Dolphin's Dive with yours truly. Every Friday at 4 p.m. is Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually myself, usually John, usually Seamus, and sometimes whoever claims the 20,000 point Handelabra reward to be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. Getting really tired of mentioning this and no one claiming it. It's there for a reason, people. Please click it. It's okay. You can play Spirit Island even if you've never played it before. It's okay if you have no experience. We can play a difficulty 0 game, no problem, and we're not going to complain. Or at least I won't. John might. But yeah, do that, please. And also, Sundays, 6 p.m., Tales from the Archive with another letdown. Sentinel products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Anne's End, and Spirit Island. They are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and the One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. Lots of ways to get these Handelabra products, and the winter sale may or may not still be ongoing. I don't honestly know when it ends, but even if it's not on sale, the base game is pretty cheap. The expansions do add up, but trust me, it is very much worth it. All right, John is going to be a Spirit Island Saturday guest player. Awesome. Thank you, John. And also by claiming that no one else can claim it for the rest of the stream. So great. Thanks, John. Actually, is that still the case or has that been fixed? All rewards claimed for this stream. Nope. All right. Yeah, so follow me at twitch.tv/LogicDolphin. I've been recently playing some Lightning Returns Randomizer. Lightning Returns is a game that was released in 2014 or 15, I don't remember which, but it is the third installment of the Final Fantasy XIII trilogy. The randomizer for it shuffles key items and equipment and garbs and stuff, and it's really a pretty good randomizer, probably even better than 13's randomizer. The 13.2 randomizer has also been released in the past couple weeks. That is still like very early and unstable, so I haven't really been playing with it too much, but it's pretty fun. If you've ever played Lightning Returns and want to check it out, be sure to check out my stream. And if you don't like Lightning Returns, then it's okay, because I'll probably stream something different in 2 weeks, because I tend to be a man with fleeting interests. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night. I'm sorry we couldn't finish this game, but hopefully next week we can deliver and provide this thrilling conclusion to this OblivAeon fight. Good night.